All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back today with somebody who is doing all he can to save animals in Uganda, in Africa. How you doing today? Say your name.
I am Kyeyune Joy.
Very good. Nice to meet you. I'm Chris.
It's nice to meet you, brother. It's nice to meet you too, brother.
So I found you on the internet because you were trying to raise money for the shelter that you work at because I see that you're trying to help different kinds of animals. So can you explain to me what's going on at your shelter?
Yeah, I'm having a shelter of over 39 rescue pets. I do rescue these pets from streets, stray places, forests. As you know, in our area, people do mistreat animals. So when I find them when they are being tortured, mistreated, so I rescue them and I take them in my in my shelter where I give them food, medication, and some care as well as showing love to the animals. So right now we are in a rainy season. It rains a lot this side. So our shelter needs some renovations. Uh, we need some food, so and some medication facilities, brother. Because some animals I do rescue them when they are sick, when I really in a bad condition. So I try my level best to feed them, show them care, kind of, brother.
Yeah. How long have you really liked animals? Obviously, not everybody cares for animals. How long have you been loving animals?
So, brother, since my childhood, where I grew up when I was still living with my parents, we used to graze animals at home, which included the birds like hens, ducks. We had some animals like goats, dogs, and the cats, kind of animals, brother. So I developed that love of animals from my parents. It was 2018, 23rd of June. My parents died in a motor accident, so I have left home. So during that time of loneliness, that's where I developed much love for animals which are lonely. So that's why I do rescue them and I take them to my shelter and I do care about them, brother.
Yeah. That's a beautiful story. I mean, animals are the greatest thing when you're going through trauma or you need a friend or you need to not be lonely. Animals are always there for you. Um, so, what are the most common problems that you see with some of the animals that you take in?
The animals, it's a limited supply of food, medication facilities, and the shelter needs some renovations because it's raining a lot this side, and the shelter has been it is somehow destroyed by water due to the flooding, because we are located a bit in the valley where floods come and disorganize everything.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of flooding, limited supply of food, and lack of medication facilities, brother.
Okay. So, this is why I'm asking everybody out there who can listen to donate money. There'll be a link in the description. You can any amount of money, I'm sure, is just fine, and then you can go and buy food and medicine for these animals that you're rescuing because it's important. So, is there anything else that you'd like to tell people out there as far as what you're going through and what you need?
So I would like to tell people who are listening to me that they can support us with anything they can, so that we can be for the welfare of the animals. So I'm calling upon their support and help.
Yeah. And everybody out there who's a vegan and in that community, uh, please donate whatever you can to help this cause. It's a good cause. Anything else you want to add before we go? You're a wonderful human being for doing what you're doing.
So I'd like to thank you, brother, for hosting me. Thank you very much, brother. And it's a bit unfortunate that I can't. The where we are located, it's a valley. We would have organized this chat when we are at the shelter, but it's unfortunate the network they are down. It's not favorable, so I had to move to a bit raised area so that I can obtain this network. As you know, we are in a very remote area where we have poor roads. The area is dry, yeah? So we can't get the network very well. So I had to move to a better raised area. It's unfortunate. I was unable to have this chat at the show. I would have showed you each and everything, brother.
Yeah. And also, do you want to explain anything about Uganda before we go? What do people maybe not understand about Uganda? Can you tell us a little something about the country you're from?
So Uganda, it's a country. So earlier before, I had some history that it was named the Pearl of Africa, which was okay. But it's okay to those people who live in urban places. But we people who live in rural areas, so we are less scared about the social services are not well extended to reach us. We people who live in rural areas. And it's like we face a lot of challenges and difficulties to obtain services, especially we animal activists, because here in our country, animals are really mistreated. So as we people who have that love for animals, Kyeyune Joy, I tried my level best in my community at least to teach people more about veganism and animal rights. So it's a bit very good, and it's improving in my community such that people do not no longer mistreat animals. So in case it's found stray, they just carry it and bring it to my shelter.
Good.
So and I take care of it. And our government can't fully support us because we cannot reach it out. They will just issue out to watch documents that they should kill animals. What kind of?
Yeah.
So at times I do ask for donations on internet, as you saw, brother. I get some donations, weekly donations, such that we can feed animals. But a bit it has worsened now because it's raining a lot. We had some food crops, but those food crops were washed away by floods. Floods were very much. It even took some animals from the neighborhood were also taken by floods. So we are facing a lot of that challenge. I wish we can at least get a better land in a raised place where we can construct our shelter. If we happen to raise the money, we shall do that, brother. But Uganda does not favor us, we people in rural areas. It mostly favors those people in urban centers. They are the one who get social services very well.
Okay. Interesting.
Yes.
Good to know. Well, we're going to do this again. We're going to check in with you again. We're going to do another interview in the future so that we can, it's really important that people out there know that instead of giving your money to some big charity organization, you can give money right to this young gentleman right here, and he'll take it and actually put it to use and improve his community and improve the lives of animals. So it's a good thing. So, well, thank you so much. Can you say your name one more time?
I am Kyeyune Joy.
Say it one more time.
I am Kyeyune Joy.
Kyeyune Joy.
Yes, brother.
That's okay. All right. Well, I'm Chris, and I thank you for coming. Let's do this again soon in the future, okay?
Oh, yeah, okay. It's okay, brother. You'll be contacting me.
Yeah. All right. Well, say goodbye to everybody. Let's talk after. Bye, everybody.